guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna go back and show you some of the pieces we missed out when we collected our Model Y. We had a lot of footage and a lot of coverage that I've saved up, but we wanted to take you through some of the aspects of the ordering process. I know folks have been asking me about the part exchange process, and we actually discussed that when we were driving up, so I'm going to roll that and show you that today. And we also just looked through the controls we needed before we left, so it was some basic setup that will just help you guys work through what you really want to put together before you leave and get back on the roads. The other thing is, we've had a new update. We've got some really useful new features. There is Disney Plus, finally, it's come on. And we've actually got some real great safety features that we're going to take you through. So let's get back to it. Guys, the smell is that new car smell that I remember we had when we picked the last one. Oh, you can't beat a new car smell.
Final journey.
Okay guys, we've got about 30 minutes left. At the moment it's showing us to be about 10 minutes late. So hopefully it should still be okay. We should still be within the window. But guys, I wanted to take this opportunity while I've got it on autopilot and obviously taking good care of the road, just talk a little bit about the pre-delivery steps. Tesla really keep you well informed as to what's going on, so you will get regular text updates all the way through. So as you get closer, they'll give you an estimation of a date, and they'll give you a date range. That means it's really your order's getting close. I think we probably got those about a month away from the delivery, so that was super cool. And then once we got that, they were then sort of regularly texting me to go back onto the website and just fill in the little bits of information. So we did trade our car in, gave us the option to trade the car in. It's super simple. They give you a guaranteed value. They just want a few pictures that they prompt you for, the front, side, the rear view of the car. So you just take some snaps, upload it onto the site, and that step is then done. And then it just keeps progressing you through those steps. And a few days later, they'll give you a value, and you can then sort of go through it and accept it. And on the acceptance part of it, you do have to plug in your V5. So you do need to take a picture of the last page and include that in there. They'll also want a copy of your driver's license, so you again take a picture of that and upload it. That's it, and then that value is confirmed and is guaranteed for the following 60 days. So hopefully it ties in with the delivery time of your order. And then once you get past that, it's really sort of taking you through the finance, making sure you've done your PCP application. That I think maybe that happened before the trade-in. I can't recall which way around it was, but that again just prompts you for a few details if you're going to do PCP or hire purchase. Remember, with hire purchase, you're then stuck with the car for a certain period and you don't have any flexibility. So if you do like we've done, we've kept our Model 3, well, it's been about a year now, and we did have a longer agreement. We wanted to get the Y, so we traded it in. The PCP gives you the option. So again, you contact finance and Tesla Finance, get a settlement letter, so they'll want to receive that. So you get your settlement letter. Even if it's too early, just give it to them, because that just then takes you to the next steps. And they will then prompt you to say, hey, can you just get a renewed settlement figure from Tesla Finance? You send them another email and tell them the delivery date, and they'll make sure they give you the settlement, but with enough period. It's supposed to be a week or two after you give your car in and you pick it up and you got your delivery slot. So just they'll do all the work, but just remember that you've got to have it a few weeks after your actual collection date. that's really it, you know. So you have your final chance to change your order, but that will put you potentially slightly back in the queue. So if you can stick to what you've gone for, we have obviously, as you know, had to change it from performance to long range, but that actually didn't impact us too much. It sort of it brought our delivery forward, of course, because the long range was available. Just let me know out of courtesy what was going on. And if there was some step that they just needed an email copy of something, they just let me know, and I was able to do that. And simple, straightforward. And then the delivery date was then stuck in the system, and you got an actual date. And remember, guys, don't worry about it. If it doesn't quite fit, like us today, we had to drop the kids off, so they gave me a 9:30 slot. There's no way I'm going to get all the way to Blue Water, the other side of London, by 9:30. So I just gave them a quick call, told them that I needed a little bit later time, and they were very flexible, and they just added in a couple of hours, and even that we're going to be late. They give us a few hours, and then you know, they just adjusted it, and then you on the system you just, you know, you see the update and the update time, and you're good to go. And that was it, wasn't it? That was all that we had to do. And then it was just a case of waiting and counting the clock down for the actual day, and then just making sure we had all of the paperwork. So remember, you know, you've got to take your driving license with you. They'll send you a day before the finance forms to fill in. That's an online signature, so you'll get that a day or two before. So that was all done. So there you go, just a bit of information about the pre-delivery process and what happens just before the car. So we are still 20 minutes away, so we'll keep going here, and we'll catch you along the journey. The Tesla is in the shopping centre. I hope it's just slightly outside, I assume, and, you know, probably taking one of the car park spaces or something like that, but let's see. There we go, Blue Water. At least the signs tell us we're in the right place, right? Right, are we getting off here?
No, stick to where you're at the minute, and then you have to.
There's two signs for Blue Water. Oh, that's confusing.
Well, there's Blue Water and then there's Blue Water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a bit bluer than this one, Blue Water.
Yeah, it's an East London thing, you know.
Yes, yeah. East London. But blue is just not enough. And the other thing to remember is, you know, just clear up the car beforehand. So we did a bit of a mission the night before, taking all the kids' stuff. So if you're like us and you've got like a buggies in here, the car seat, then the car seat, you know, like plugging it in is quite easy when you've got the ISOFIX, but taking them out, I don't know about you guys, but it's always blooming a complete nightmare. Just trying to, you know, get the safety catches in a line at the same time, and then it sort of pulls out. If you don't get them quite right, you'll be there forever fidgeting with it. So don't try and do it on the day. Trust me, do not do it on the day. Do it the night before, the day before. Get your stuff out and clear everything out, and you know, all of the nicks and knacks, and your sunglasses and all of the different things. And we actually bought those little pockets you can put into the central console. I really recommend that. It wasn't too expensive. I think it was under £20. And the great thing for us is the Model Y version is exactly the same as the Model 3, so we're actually going to be able to reuse what we had.
I'm feeling the white one.
Oh, guys, we're gonna.
Is it the GJ 22? No.
No, it's the one with the sporty alloys. It'll be prepared, so I'm sure it's going to be not here.
GJ 22?
It's going to be at the front somewhere. So those GJ number plates, it's a bit different for us in London, isn't it? So this is like Gardens of something or another. How do we get to the ground bit?
This one?
See? Trust me, I'm a doctor. Like, should we put it on the charge and quickly go to the inside and get a coffee and then come back? if you press that button on the right hand side on the steering, just hold it down and say open glove box,
Open glove box.
and then let go.
No connectivity.
Oh, is it because it hasn't connected yet? Otherwise, you should be able to do it in.
It don't matter. We was going to check it at the USB stick.
Yeah, it will have.
Yeah.
It will have profile. So we're going to create a driver profile. So we'll call this Tesla Dad, and as you guys might have seen, I did spell it wrong the first time, and you might not have noticed it in my editing. But let's get this right. So Tesla Dad. I'm not a Telsa Dad. Okay, so we create the profile. So mirrors. So we could do the left mirrors. So again, it's all controlled through the steering. So I can adjust it. Here, that looks quite good. And then the right side. Let's get that down a bit. Yep, I'm happy with that. So we'll save that. The profile is all set. Should we set yours up now, or do you want to do it when we get home?
Yeah.
Okay, we do it when we get home. So guys, just set up the basics. So we've got a profile in there. Let's go to the cars. We've got Tesla Dad in there now. And we can put the pin to drive, which we'll do. So guys, this is the modes. Obviously we've been very familiar now with the Tesla. We'll leave it on standard. We'll leave the steering on standard, and we're going to leave it on hold. So guys, if you're new to EV or Tesla, then I would recommend you pick creep for the beginning, as you just take the car out and get used to it. All right, so that's really it. So that's all set up. We do want to set up the Bluetooth, so we can start a search, and we will look for the phone. Okay, so guys, I think everything is set now. So we've named the car Tesla Dad. We're going to automatic. We're going to put the wipers on automatic. We've done the mirrors. Sentry, we'll turn that on. Record, we can accept and turn that on as well. Auto on the lighting. So I think that's all really what we need to do here. And then software, guys, that was where we were able to name the car. So that was where it allowed us to put our name in. So I've done that already. So yeah, we're all set to go. And the controls, we did that. And then the driving style, as you saw, we put it on standard because we're comfortable with the Tesla. We've got the steering wheel mode on standard, and we've got the stopping mode on hold. So we're all set to go. So guys, just on the app, I had to go into the profile. Had obviously a Model 3, so I swiped it across to get to the Model Y. It took a second to activate the account, but as you can see, it's all connected now. So we're all set to go. So we'll let it connect. We've got the key ready as well, so we'll pair it all up, and hopefully that's all we need to do, and we're all set. Okay, we're going out this way, aren't we? How do you get out? Do you remember?
Yeah, so there's an exit, right. I think you've gone here as well, so go left because you don't have to go right. What's it like to drive next?
It's really, really good. The driving position is so much more improved with this. Well, some nice people, didn't we, picking up their Model Y, some of them for the first time. And that couple next to us nearly bought a Ford, then went for the Tesla, but they went for the upgraded alloys. It was a nice silver finish, wasn't it? That grey metallic, really, really nice colour.
It's like the red with the white.
That was nice. That was nice. I wasn't sure how that would go. I know it was very nice on the Model 3, but I wasn't sure how it'd go in the Model Y. But actually, it did look quite smart, didn't it, inside? But
It's a Tesla world there, wasn't it?
oh, it's amazing. But I'm very happy with the choice that we've made. So guys, actually we're finding the ride very comfortable. I know there's been some comments that some folks have found the ride very harsh. And remember, I've got the 20-inch alloys on this, so they are going to be a little bit firmer. But I mean, it's been really comfortable. I think it's more comfortable than our Model 3. It feels very firm on the road, but doesn't feel overly sort of, rigid. It just feels comfortable. Guys, one of the things that some of you have been asking me is what sort of computer updates have they put onto the new Tesla Model Y. So we've got it here on the screen. So we have the AMD Ryzen chip. So we did get the new chip in this Model Y. The other things that are quite new to this model that the Shanghai factory got, that people haven't really realized is, we've got the new carpeted side pockets. That is a new feature. We've got the headrest that comes up from the back middle seat, which is really great. I think that was always there, but we didn't really realize that. But I know in our long distance journey that we're going to be showing you shortly, that was such a useful thing for the third passenger. So we're going to go through the updates real quick. Let me just show you what we have. Now, one of the things that I've been complaining about, it's like they've been listening to what I've had to say. Is that we've got the ability to select the profile. Yeah, and so guys, in this update, one of the things that I've been really asking about is the ability to change the profile really quickly. Such a pain that they took it away and put it into the control menu down here. So what we have now is when you get in the car, the new update, you actually have it back up there. So we've got that returned. So that is, for me, a super simple thing and makes it so much more effective. And the other thing with this is it actually lets you link it with your phone. So again, something, if you've been following me, I've been moaning about is why can't they link your profile to the key that you use to get in? And they actually have done that. So I've already done that, but when you get to do the new update, you'll get a little dialog box that will ask you to link it. So I should have waited till I did that so I could get it on screen, but trust me, it is there. The other feature that we've got, if we quickly go back to some of the user notes, is that we've got Disney Plus finally. It's been something that we've been asking for. We know that the US got it, but it is there now. So we have Disney Plus. The other thing that we've got is the additional bottom bar customization. So again, it's something that I was sort of in two minds about. They really minimized the display at the bottom, but now they're giving you a lot more features to be able to get back in here. So now you can put the heating controls back in there, and you've got a little bit more customization than we had before. So you'll be able to play with that and add in a couple of these additional icons for these key controls that you might want back that we had originally. So that is absolutely fantastic. And guys, for us with a child, honestly, this update with the child lock is superb. So what this now allows you to do is control the child lock, whether you want it on both the rear doors or whether you want it on the left door or the right door. Oh my god, this is huge, guys, for us, because we got the baby seat and this little toddler, he's always trying to press the button and open the door. Obviously, we've put the child lock to protect him, but when we've got other passengers in the back, we've got to keep taking it off for them to be able to get out. So it's a bit of a pain, and you've really got to be regimented and remember to turn it back on again. Now you can actually select, do you want both doors? Do you want the left door or the right door only? That is a fantastic upgrade. I'm so grateful that Tesla listened to the comments from folks and have added that in there. There's some additional mobile controls, so there is some additional features in 4.7.0 on the phone. So you now can control dog mode and camp mode from the Tesla app. So that increases a lot of the additional features we've already been receiving on the app, which has got superb now. It really has got a lot more controls. You can view the live cam you know, from the app, which is super useful if you just want to check in on the car. So there've been some fantastic updates, and the ability to just add in a schedule to get the car pre-prepared before you get in. And guys, that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we looked at the brand new update. It's got some really useful features. That child lock is an absolute fantastic new addition, really helps us out. And we also rolled back and just showed you some of the bits that we'd left out in the collection video. You know, a bit of a commentary about the ordering process and the part exchange, and we also talked about some of the control features that we put in very quickly just to get back on the road. So guys, I hope this was useful. Please like and subscribe, and if you want an early scoop, follow me on Instagram. But otherwise, I will see you next time.